Hello and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the Sagittarius reading for the next 7 days. The Sagittarius Twin Flame Outlook. So I'm a Sagittarius. If you're a regular on my channel, you'll know that. I love reading for my Sagittarius brothers and sisters. And so this is a reading where we're going to take a look at a connection that you have with somebody Sagittarius in your life. A twin flame connection. And you can have many different twin flame connections throughout your life, at different times, at the same time. So whatever the connection is here, you're going to know it if it resonates for you. And we're going to look at how you see yourself, how you both see each other. We're going to pull cards for your person, what you both desire, what needs to happen, and some clarifiers. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. Sagittarius. A lot of cards are flipping today. Get right into it, Sagittarius. Show me what's going on for the next 7 days for Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius, you're coming out. Judgment. Wow. 5 of Cups, Temperance, and 6 of Cups. Interesting. Your person is the Fool. They see you as the 6 of Wands. They desire Hanged Man, and the outcome is 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, who's been showing up a lot for you lately, Sagittarius. Because you are right now putting your heart, your mind, body, and soul, your heart into your work, right? This is certainly alongside your love life or your twin flame connection. You are putting a lot into whatever it is you do for a living, whether you're an artist. Oh, look, you have 9 of Pentacles underneath. Rewards are coming. Whether you're an artist or whatever job you do, whether it's a social job, a job in the community, or off, whatever the job is, it's something that you really feel strongly about, that you put all of your heart into, and it's going to be something that's highly creative. All right? It's highly creative, and it's a source of strength for you right now. All right, we got a little challenge here when we look at how you're seeing your partner. 5 of Cups. Let's get into Judgment and the Fool. So you are Judgment this week, and the person is coming in as the Fool. So Sagittarius, you're feeling interesting. It's like karma, right? Judgment is in other decks, they call it the card for karma. Karma is coming in a lot of ways, right? What you have put out is coming back to you. And you know, also to a certain degree, some of the judgments that you may have made before, you are changing your mind or reconciling with yourself. You may be reconciling guilt that you've taken on. And so judgment comes in when we're ready to lay our own selves bare and realize that we all have faults, right? And also oftentimes what comes with the Judgment card is a desire to reconcile. So you could be feeling this week a desire to reconcile with someone, Sagittarius, right? You could be feeling very magnanimous about it, very sort of like, you know, if you had recently been in an argument with this person, you may be feeling like you're willing to sort of talk it through, forgive and forget. Now, the Fool is who your person is coming in with, and they feel like they are on a brand new adventure this week, right? They're taking a leap of faith. And I want to say that, you know, this could be them in their lives, but this could also be them with you, right? If you're feeling like you're willing to reconcile, it could be that the person you're dealing with, Sagittarius, is right now in dealing with you, they feel kind of like the Fool, like this is very fresh and new. This may be a connection with somebody where it's a new twin flame connection, but you've already had a little bit of challenge, right? You've already had maybe a little argument or a little bit of conflict, right? And this next 7-day period is like, okay, you're willing to reconcile. You're willing to sort of be open to talking about it. And they themselves are feeling like, okay, this is new. I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to take a leap of faith. I'm willing to start something new. Nevertheless, this is the energy you both are separately coming into the week with. Now, how do you see each other, Sagittarius? You see them as a 5 of Cups, and they see you as a 6 of Wands. So, 5 of Cups, this is interesting. When you see them, you see them as a 5 of Cups. So, are they a little bit sort of depressed, right? Are they still kind of holding on to the past, right? You may see them as somebody who struggles within themselves to sort of get over slights. They may hold a little grudge. You may be dealing with someone who's going into kind of a shadowy, watery aspect. Because this week you see them as brooding and kind of looking backwards and not being willing to look forward to be optimistic. They see you as a Six of Wands, so they see you as being very kind of like, they may see you as being a little bit egotistical, showing up, all eyes on you, right? They see you as someone who's having a victory this week in a lot of ways. In a sense that you're out and about, people are interested in you, you're not hiding. Could be Sagittarius that you're dealing with somebody. Yeah, you guys may have had a little argument, and they're still hurting over the argument, and you see that, and they see you, and you're kind of like, typical Sagittarius. Okay, we argued, we'll get over it, but that's not going to stop me from going out and enjoying myself. It's not going to stop. I'm not going to be brooding over it. When you get yourself together and you want to come and talk, I'm here. We could talk, but and I feel like this is what's going on. For them, this may be a new experience with that Fool. What do you guys desire? Well, this is interesting. Here we get into Temperance and Hanged Man. You desire temperance in this relationship, and they desire Hanged Man. And so they want inspiration. They don't want to be stuck. I think they may be the type of person who does get stuck easily or is stuck in their ways, right? Holding on to sort of a very lazy way of interacting. And what they really want in this relationship is inspiration to come in, because that's the Hanged Man, is inspiration. They want to be moved to be inspired enough to change, right? To get up and make an effort. You desire temperance. Well, temperance is your card, Sagittarius. So you, more than anything, are wanting to be true to who you are. You're wanting to remain centered within yourself. You're not trying to be pulled around by sort of these outside sort of events, right? So that's what temperance is all about. Sagittarius, no matter what is going on around you, you're going to maintain your center, right? Because you're constantly in touch with your feelings. You're constantly in touch with your fire and adjusting it, right? Mutable signs. So, so this is the thing with the Judgment coming in, Sagittarius. Yes, you're willing to reconcile and talk, but at the same time, you're not willing to give up your square. You're not willing to sort of give up what you feel most comfortable, your square of stability. You're not will. You are squarely in your Sagittarian energy, in as much as, look, I'm not. If you want to keep brooding over this, I'm not going to be sort of like get caught up in it. Okay, for them, yeah, they're a little bit wanting attention. They're a little bit like, damn, I need the inspiration in this relationship. You may be awakening in them the fact that they're used to a certain way of brooding a little bit. You're clearly something new for them if they're resonating with the Fool coming in this week, right? That's how they're feeling this week, and certainly in connection with you. So, you're kind of like a new thing for them. They haven't been around someone like you before. They may not have interacted with someone quite like you before. You're throwing them a little bit for a loop. And at first they're feeling very broody, but they come back with wanting inspiration. What needs to happen? 6 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Well, for you, Sagittarius, what needs to happen is affection and attention and pleasure, right? So they need to come in, and you need to feel affection from them. If you don't feel affection and attention and sort of a good vibe feeling, a desire that they want to be with you, then, this is not going to work out, right? I mean, you're not going to sort of carry on, right? Something's going to have to give. So for this to get to a progressive state, to a positive, to the next positive state, this twin flame journey, yes, that's what you require. You require someone who's in it for the long haul, who's not going to just pull away and get sad and broody, you know what I'm saying? Who's not just going to be lazy, but who's going to make a real effort. And 6 of Cups can indicate a friendship that develops into a love connection, but it really needs to be like something that you're both invested in. 9 of Cups is what needs to happen for your person. They need to understand the blessings that they have. For them, they need to really wake, a 9 of Cups is kind of like, look, you've got all these great blessings, you have friends, you have all of these wonderful things, right? Be happy, right? Again, right now with this brooding that you see them going through, for them, they need to realize all of the good stuff that's happening, and that nine of cup, realizing the blessings they have in their life is what's going to get them to look up and look forward to the two open cups and look forward to a healthy relationship, which ultimately may be a healthy relationship with you. But right now, they're just too, it's just being a little bit too emotional and sentimental, and you guys may have had just like a ridiculous little argument or something like that, or something has happened, but it's not even something major. Let's pull some clarity for Sagittarius on this reading. Feels like a new relationship with that Fool, that's for sure. Right? A new experience for them. Show me what's going on for Sagittarius. Let's see. All right. Wheel of Fortune, wow. Five of Pentacles, interesting. Ten of Cups, that's what you guys desire. Eight of Swords. So yeah, they have to get over their constricted thinking, being pessimistic. Eight of Swords is like, oh, poor me, everybody hates me, I'm the bad guy. It's self-doubt. It's also like very constricted thinking. If you expect the world to live up to a very sort of like constricted idea of it, right? This is how things need to be, and there's only one way, then you leave very narrow room for you to exist, and you end up with Eight of Swords, and you end up sort of alienated, and you're angry, and it's like you're angry because the world is not agreeing with you, but your outlook on it is so constricted and so unprogressive that it's nobody's fault but your own. And so that Eight of Swords, it feels to me like this is the kind of person you're dealing with. You might be dealing with somebody who's scorpionic energy a little bit, or going into a little bit of dark Scorpion or dark Cancer energy, like really broody, really sort of like it's your fault that I'm in a bad mood. Eight of Swords is also the gaslighter. So they're going to have to wake up to that, right? This is the challenge here. And also Wheel of Fortune is coming in as much as this is an opportunity. You guys kind of came together as by luck, I want to say, Sagittarius. This feels like a connection where you guys kind of came together by luck, and there's a little challenge here, but there's still possibility here, right? There is possibility with that Six of Cups and that Ten of Cups showing up. Five of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling some kind of way about money also. Five of Cups could be, you have two fives here, which is power struggle. It could be your person is a little bit depressed over money, or an issue over money, or something like that. They've been triggered. And it could be that they're also triggered in some kind of way, like maybe in the past when they had a relationship, that relationship took them to the cleaners, you know what I mean, or something like that. So there's some issue here with money and having to rebuild, or not having to have enough of it, having to start over from scratch. And I would say that that's going to be on your person's side. Certainly for you, also, you are, you're working. You're a Queen of Pentacles. So this doesn't feel like this is on them, on you, Sagittarius. It feels like this is part of their energy coming in, because they see you as riding high and feeling quite in charge right now. And of course, that Ten of Cups, connecting what you both desire. You both desire the same thing. You desire Ten of Cups, right? But you're just dealing with somebody who, again, is new to you, new to the type of person you are, Sagittarius. And yes, you both desire Ten of Cups, but there's a challenge here in as much as they're thinking, right? They're the ones who are going to really have to come out of their shell, right? A little bit, and come out of their sort of very, I want to say, whatever that shadow way of thinking is that they may have been used to in relationships. And it may be worth it to them, because Hanged Man is inspirational, right? So they desire inspiration. They desire to want to move for you, because again, right now this connection is making them feel like the Fool. So indeed, whoever this person is, Sagittarius, I would say that you are kind of a wake-up call for them, very much so, especially if the Hanged Man shows up. Because oftentimes Hanged Man is oversimplified as being stuck, but in fact he already has the halo of illumination around his head. And so the Hanged Man really represents that moment when you realize, oh wow, this is something that inspires me, right? This is something that makes me want to move where I haven't moved or changed in years. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, Sagittarius. Interesting read. It's just a 7-day outlook. But if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share. And that's it, guys. Don't forget to check out your other readings. I'll have it linked. It should be up on the screen now. But for right now, I love you, Sagittarius. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye-bye now.